check the brakes. If it moves in plastic, we talking about it.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Welcome to the channel. Damn! Welcome to the channel. Breaking toy news like a siren in the night. Posting figures fresh out the factory.
You think you're funny, don't you?
I
know I am. The famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Decepticons scheming, hit a battle call. Maximus rise, Predacons attack. Beast Wars energy, yeah, we bring it back.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls.
Blokees on deck, yeah, they switching the game. Dr. Wu, magic, shell presence wild. From box to bricks, still a toy loving child. G.I. Joe locked in, Cobra strike back. Retro slinging Baroness, yeah, the plot stay stacked. Marvel legends pose like heroes in frames. Superheroes saving days, yeah, they live up the name. Imports on deck, joints straight from Japan. Every figure tell a story when it's sitting in my hand. This ain't just toys, it's a culture to see. Plastic,
well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Online, we talk and we break it. Every single time, this ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
rolling like a midnight reel. Box office numbers and what critics feel. From trailers to theories, breakdowns on screen, discussing what it means and what could have been. Men on Films, vibes, talk cinema deep.
And welcome to Men on Films, the show that looks at movies from a male point of view.
Closing Paul, reviews with flavor, not scared of debate. If it's fire, we praise it. If not,
Hated it.
stay. Yeah, we talk movies the proper way.
I don't remember. Dude, that's like a porno. That's such an old movie. Yeah.
Buzzing online, we talk, we break it every single time. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pictures, yeah, we give you the
Let's see!
We talk, we break it every single time.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to another week of news and reviews. And we got a big one. All this stuff just kind of happened at the end of the week, all throughout the week. But as it's kind of touted on the thumbnail and in the title, we got leaks, Transformer leaks, Transformer leak listings, all kinds of stuff. So why don't we just stop BSing and we're going to be BSing the whole time, but let's get into this. First up, Transformer news, like we always start off. We got Blokees. I don't know where this was, but it was a show somewhere. They had Blokees on display. If you guys remember, we saw this package leaked last week, and now we kind of get a good look at all the I think what is it, Galaxy 4 or Galaxy 10 version 10 with 6-shot, Trailbreaker, Warpath, Brawn, Galvatron, Scorponok, Hot Rod, or no, I think it's Rodimus Prime, Retgar, and Cyclonus. So yeah, there's how they look in the flesh. Anyways, moving on. Flame Toys showed off their big convoy model kit, the Fury model. There were some teases early on in the week, and then this morning, we got dumped with all the images. And then here is kind of all the accessories he comes with. So yeah, I definitely like the look of the Lio convoy. The big convoy is kind of not digging it as much. But moving on to the big news, right? Not out of nowhere, because if you pay attention to this show, you will knew that we were going to be seeing pre-orders for the next wave of the Studio Series. And we've seen this guy multiple times. I think it first popped up on Hasbro Taobao. This is the Studio Series Transformers 1 Thundercracker. Now, this is based off the Starscream mold that we got, was it last year, I think? So, whenever they do a Seeker, repaints are inevitable. And here we go with Thundercracker. Now, all these Studio Series images came courtesy of Screen Rant. I assuming we're not having a live stream, since Marvel Legends is having a live stream on Tuesday. Transformers Tuesday, of all the days for the Legends team to have a live stream, it's on Transformers Day. But anyway, so here is some more images, and we got to look at the box. Next up, Soundwave. We are getting a Transformers 1 Studio Series Deluxe Soundwave. And yeah, I know it's a deluxe class, but kind of looks pretty lame. Very basic. As we go through these Studio Series, I got something to say. Next up, Age of Extinction Bumblebee. Yeah, I am really not digging this one either. Like, something is off on this guy. Or should I say awful? But let's look at the next one. So this is the deluxe class as well. Now, next we have Voyager class. All right, so this is our next price point. And this is the Age of Extinction Optimus Prime, but this is, his the damaged one that Cade Yeager found in the theater. And here he is, and how he looks in robot and alt mode. All right. What is going on with Studio Series? Like, Studio Series was like, I mean, I know it was a Generations line, but man, these look bad. All the Thundercracker of the deluxes, but this is a Voyager. This is the $44 price point. And I mean, first thing that comes off is that hollowness in the thighs. Like, maybe it's just these early pictures, but man, it looks bad. It looks really bad. The Bumblebee looked bad. The Soundwave looked bad. Oh man, I try not to rail on this stuff. I just try to report it, right? But I'm almost at a loss for words. It looks worse than the stuff that we got when Age of Extinction originally came out. Like, the plastic just looks bad. Hopefully it's just these are early photos and it looks better. But this is the Voyager, and it looks no better than the deluxe ones. This is the deluxe are what, $30 now? Voyagers are $13 more, $14 more. Come on, you got to do better, Hasbro. Next up, the leader from this wave, and nothing's different. So this is straight up reissue, probably repackage. From what I can tell, there's nothing different. Like the head doesn't even like they. One of the early things with these early, or like the early Scourge, was it was designed before they probably saw all the final artwork on the character, and they didn't even bother to upgrade the head or update the head, not upgrade. It's lame. All right, moving on. The other reveal of this today, but this came courtesy who this was comicbook.com. So this is our Age of the Primes Transformers Armada Jetfire. And he looks okay. I don't know. Very squat. Like, this is Commander. He looks small. I think the only way they're getting away with this being a commander is because of the minicon set he's coming with. And I know there are a lot of people upset that this minicon set is a hostage pack with this Jetfire. Like, it just feels like this Jetfire, they could have got away with this at a leader price point. But the thing is, minicons, there's no price point for minicons unless you do like a box set with a bunch of minicons. So I don't know. I'm happy for those that want this and have another pair of legs for their Armada Optimus Prime, but these don't look good. These minicons look bad. Oh, man. And we really didn't get an image of the combined mode. Like, it's not on the back of the box. The best image we have of combined mode, it was on the edge of the box, and I tried to blow it up as much as possible, but I mean, the only thing I can say really that looks good on this is the shuttle mode, and that's a reach. But anyways, let's move on to what we all came here for. We got some Transformers Age of the Prime 2027 leaks. Maybe it's Age of the Prime, maybe not. We'll see. But so it was really funny this week. JT Prime is like, he seems to be frustrated. And instead of just giving listings, he kind of was very like gave out these like vague sentences, and not actually said what the stuff was. But the first one was, "Don't bust the lug nut, but maybe. Guess we'll have to find out. I'll see if I can get the scoop." So, people have been data mining and kind of like guessing what this is. So first we're going to get an animated lug nut leader, possibly new mold. And then a scoop, the double target master scoop, which will probably be a repaint of the Voyager Studio Series 86 Scrapper. It makes me wonder if you'll be able to combine it with the rest of the combiner. I imagine it's going to be a straight repaint and it'll work just fine. I don't think they're going to do like what X-Transbots did. Let's see. Next up, here's the next vague message from JT Prime 17. Alpha Bravo Charlie, we got a pipe busted. Buckle in. We've got a wild ride ahead of us. Keep your eyes peeled because a shark might slip through and break away. It's a little off. Don't want they flame to get away and set gold on fire if you catch my drift. And they spelled drift wrong. They forgot the T. Drift. So, coming from this, it looks like we're getting an Alpha Bravo, which will be a repaint of the Deluxe, the Age of the Prime Voyager. Not sure what the busted pipes, maybe a pipes reissue. G2 Wild Rider. Funny. After Takara dropped this beautiful G2 Minosaur, we are now three years later. We're finally getting another piece of our G2 Minosaur. Transmetal 2 Cyber Shark. Breakaway. We'll get to that later. Flame, which we already saw like a flame in those comic 2-packs. Getaway, which was a Power Master / it was the Power Master in the States, but a God Master in Japan. Goldfire, which could we be getting this like a Camaro-ish IDW Gold Bug? And then are we going to be getting an IDW Drift? We'll see. Let's see. Next up, here's the next vague listing or post. Hey man, don't forfeit your rook like that. You'll never know when a Viper is hiding in the weeds. Stay calm and let the machines fight it out, or they might hear you scream. Barricades may be up, but that don't stop the birds flying in the night. All this might set the sky on fire. So we're probably going to get a rook, which if you guys remember, he was part of the Combiner Wars. Introduced an IDW and added him to the Defensor team. Viper, which is a repaint of Power Glide with the Cobra insignia, the Cobra Air Force insignia on the jet, and to look like a Rattler. Machine War Starscream. We'll get to that in a second. Barricade. Are we just going to get a repaint or a reissue of the Datsun Barricade? Nightbird. I mean, we haven't got a Nightbird since that really crappy Chromia mold from Studio or Siege. Skyfire. Might have more info on that next. Coming up. Let's see. Here is the next. I think this is the last one. Quit guzzling all the fuel. It might make the boss snarl at us. We're on a damn nautical boat, and I'm not trying to get slashed. They attack from above, and our sky guard is down. So Guzzle is. We'll get to Guzzle. Snarl, not really sure about Snarl. Maybe in another Dinobot, a reissue, but I think we've already got a Snarl reissue. So Nautica, could we be getting a reissue of Nautica from that old Power or Titan's Return mold? A new Nautica? Slash was a Dinobot. The last time Slash was done, she had a Legend scale in Power of the Primes, and then Skyfall. Pay attention to the next couple slides. All right, then next up, JT Prime mentioned some more listings, and he gave another little quip. Well, we're out of gas, so they can see our exhaust. Bugs are starting to bite. Sounds like we're getting another exhaust and a bug bite, which we got those back in War for Cybertron. And next up, the big one. Somebody asked JT Prime, but there's no Megatron so far, LMFAO. I didn't think it was appropriate to talk about boomsticks yet. There has been rumors going around that a gun Megatron could be in the works. Could we be seeing that in 2027? Like, I've heard enough people that know stuff about Transformers more than I do say there will never be another gun Megatron released in the United States. The only way you're going to be able to get it is in Japan because of our toy laws. I don't know. Very, very interesting. So now moving on to actual legitimate like product codes. So JT Prime stopped with the shenanigans and actually gave us listings. So confirmed, Generations Prime Deluxe G2 Wild Rider, Deluxe Sky Guard, which will most likely be a repaint of one of the Limbots, and we will be turning it into a limb for Nexus Prime. Same thing with Deluxe Gen Prime Breakaway. Also, a Deluxe Prime Alpha Bravo. So we got 4 limbs. So this is the first wave of 2027. So we have more. Next up, we're moving on to Voyager. Generations Prime Voyager Cybertruck, which would just be a repaint of the Skybite mold that we got. Voyager Guzzle, which is going to probably be a partial retool repaint of the Voyager Bra for our Combaticons. Leader New Prime. Let's go back to that. Prime Leader Starscream. So we're going to get a leader of the Machine War Starscream, which will be most likely the a repaint of I forget the Well, there's what it looked like in the original, but it'll be a repaint of the shit. I forget the name, but it was from Legacy. So you might be asking, why is there an image of the Power of the Primes Optimal Optimus? Well, so back in, was it 2016, 2017 was before Power of the Primes was coming out. The fan vote was for this will be the new Prime. And the winner of the fan vote was Optimal Optimus. What if new Prime is Optimal Optimus? Maybe a reissue. I mean, this whole first wave is a shit ton of repaints. And we have reissues to talk about. It's good, something cool to think about. Next up, here is our leak listings for the Retro Deluxe Bug Bite and Retro Deluxe Exhaust. So we're getting these on retro cards. So the exhaust will have an updated deco closer to Diaclone toy. No mercenary symbols. No idea what mold Bug Bite will be using. But I would, if I was going to guess, it would be that Devastation Bumblebee mold. That's my guess. We're not done with some of these leak listings, but we got a little bump.
I'll be back.
Guess who's back?
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
You gotta put your back into it, dumbass.
Oh, boys! I'm back!
That's right. On top of all this leak news, we have leak listings of reissues. First, we figured, you know what? Run Amok was reissued last week. Runabout had to be coming next, right? And this would be some really good relief for some people that needed this Run Amok. It was a Target exclusive. So listings have been found on Hasbro Germany for these. Nothing stateside, but I would imagine we're going to get these over here as well. Also, a Voyager Shattered Glass Starscream is on the same listing along with this Run Amok. Did they fix the yellowing plastic, or are we just people going to buy another one with yellowing plastic? Now, both of these have high secondary value, so it'll be really helpful for those that have these or don't have these. But also sell now. See, next up, another big reissue here. Now, these were found on the Chinese Taobao, and we're getting a reissue of the Siege Greenlight. Another super expensive toy. Like, this was right around the time, it was right before COVID. Amazon, like, it was just so weird how this Amazon exclusive came and went. And it's very high secondary market. Now, the one I don't get is this Throne of the Primes. Now, I think it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And I don't think it was super hard to get. So currently this has been found on Amazon Canada, which why I said maybe that new Prime is a reissue of the Optimal Optimus, because if they're doing a reissue of this, they busted those molds out and could be producing this. So that's part of the other reason why I went that route. But next up, let's move to third-party news. And starting off like we normally do with third-party news, DNA Designs. And we have a look at their DK-79 kit. And this is for the Timeline Optimus Prime, the locomotive. And it's almost giving him like his Apex armor, where you kind of got some leg extensions. It's given a little box car to pull. And then it also comes with a few pieces to add to the Starscream. We can kind of get a look at the armor in that bottom right image. You know what? I forgot to add the asset, but we still have it. That's right. We got Dr. Woo! And here is they're doing another repaint of Metroplex, but this is a weathered version of Metroplex. I think it's limited to it's limited, but I don't remember how many pieces. So it should be up for pre-order on Show Z right now. Next up, what everybody has been waiting for, Magic Square. Pre-orders have come up. This is finished. This is their version of Lightspeed MS-B63 ENAC. I think it went up for pre-order on their site, but it's also up on like Show Z as well. So a really good start to their Computron, and I hope you do it in Masterpiece as well. No rush though, because you know Fans Toys is doing theirs as well. Let's see. Next up, staying on the small side of things, we have DX9's Super Jinrai. And this is shipping soon as well. So we got some finished product images. There's Jinrai with his trailer next to all the other minis that they have. Some Headmasters. We got Clouder. And then here he is in Super Jinrai mode along with his trailer. And there's Jinrai as well, the figure. Actually, really good looking articulation for a Legend scale, like little, you know, Power Master, God Master. And then here's kind of a breakdown of the accessories. And then him in Super mode. Looking really good. Next up, New Age from Mag Motion showed off all of their Junkion. I would say repaints, but I mean, some of these are retooled chest, legs, spiky bits, different weapons. So what is this? I know two of them, Junk Heap and Scrap Heap, right? Or Junkyard and Scrap Heap. The third one I don't know the name of. They haven't actually, and they haven't given names for any of these yet. But these are all based off their Wyatt or their Retgar. And here's some more individual bot modes. And yeah. And then next up from Big Mac Toy, we got a preview of their cog that is going to go in their Fort Max. And when I first saw the one image on the right, I was like, that looks a lot like Diaclone stuff with the windshields. I wonder how well it'll scale with the Diaclone stuff. But there is Cog in his alt mode. These look like 3D print or resin prototypes. Next up, MPU Masterpiece Ultra is wanting to take that Colorverse crown away from Make Toys. They are just churning out repaints. So this is a metallic Starscream version. So yeah, it looks like they're going to be KOing this to death. And while we're on the topic of repaints, DX9. This one kind of came out of nowhere. DX9 showed off their Blue Streak. And this is just based off their Prowl mold and looks really good. I think I'm going to stick with Takara with Fans Toys on the way. Although the price point is nice for these. I think they're under $100, but yeah, I'm good for now. But that is all for Transformers news. Let's move on to action figure related stuff. And do we got a doozy from NART? This is their 1/6 scale Justice League, or no, Batman versus Superman Batman. And this is uncanny how well it looks like Ben Affleck. Some of the angles look a little bit off, but some of the angles look like, damn. Like, it looks good. Like, I really like this suit design from the Zack Snyder Batman versus Superman. Looks so good. I am glad I am not in 1/6 scale, because I couldn't imagine dropping dimes on these, and just the space that these take up. But he is, I mean, looks great, loaded with accessories, different weapons. He even comes with his branding, like Nux. And I was like, I thought that was a cool touch. And they light up. And then here's kind of like a breakdown of everything that comes with it. Like I said, looks amazing. Thank God I am not into 1/6 stuff. Speaking of 1/6 stuff, moving on to 3-0. This is their Fig Zero, which is their 1/6 Gridman, the Hyper Agent. Which, if you guys don't recognize the name Gridman, but recognize what it looks like, that is Servo from Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Right, I think it's Servo. God, I remember watching that show a little bit, but so in Japan, it was named Gridman. Same concept, fought inside like the cyberverse or whatever, cyber in the computer. But it looks like it's got soft goods. And then here's all the breakdown of all the accessories it comes with. And pre-orders went up for that. Not only are we done with 1/6 stuff from 3-0, here is their Power Range. Is it Mighty Morphin or is it just Power Ranger Zero? Zeo. So these came in individual Rangers, the green, red, blue, yellow, and pink. But also for, I think, like 500, 550, 530, you could get them all in a set. And then there's kind of a breakdown of all the accessories they come with. They can come together. Their weapons can come together and build the big weapon. But yeah, those went up for pre-order this week as well, and you can see the Hasbro license on there. So Hasbro owns the rights. So surprised Hasbro isn't really doing anything with Power Rangers. Kind of bad they gave up on the Lightning collection. Feels like there's a lot of fans that missed out on some stuff that they wanted to get. Next up, not 3-0, but this is Hot Toys. This is Predator Badlands Deck and Bone Bison Armor and Bud. And so this is a representation of the armor that he created at the end of the movie. I mean, these look really good, but like I said, thank God I am not into 1/6 stuff. Like the way the eye pokes through that mask, and you can see how well his eyes look, and then Bud just kind of looks like there's not any like they didn't put much of the budget into that. It looks really good. Like once you got I think once you have that mask off, that face, the way you can articulate the spike. I can't think of the right word for it, but it looks really good. Like I said, thank God I am not into this. I do not collect this. Third-party Transformers is bad enough. Next up, the turds of the week from loyal subjects. Well, I don't know if they're turds, but there probably will be. So this is their Wave 2 of Mask. And as you can see, we are getting not really any big ones this wave, like we did last wave with the Rhino. But we're getting the Hurricane, the Gator, which kind of tempted with the Gator. I am a Jeep fan. Stealth Submarine Cycle. Well, that was the Piranha, right? Armored Assault Vehicle, Jackhammer, right? You couldn't come up with those names. You lost the license to those names. But as you can see, they're continuing with the blast effect things for all of these. I don't know. How do you guys feel about blast effects? I think it's a waste of money. Sometimes they're cool, but As expensive as some of this mask stuff is, I'm good. Oh, yeah, this is part of it. This is going to be a limited edition exclusive with premium finishes. A hologram version of Thunderhawk. Yeah. I'm good. Moving on. Next up, Hiya Toys. And I didn't put the thing to let us know we were leading into Hiya Toys. But this is their not let's see, this is I didn't write it down on the slide. This is from the Monsterverse from Kong. Godzilla versus Kong. God, and I forget its name. But this is their exquisite basics series. This is the Warbat. And you can kind of see he does come with the stand. And the thing is like super long, and it's 21 and a half inches, so definitely has that shelf presence. Next up, Blokees. So we got some leaked images of the Galaxy Edition Galaxy version Wave 2. You can see the breakdown. We got Leia, Chewbacca, Han, Luke, Vader, R2-D2. Was it a snowtrooper, a stormtrooper, and Boba Fett? And then almost immediately after these leaked, we started getting official images from Blokees. And these are Galaxy, so if they're anything like the Transformers, they'll be around 3 to 4 inches. And then here's a good look at Vader just walking in that "don't F with me" pose. These actually look pretty good. Next up, from Jada Toys. Today, as of this recording, Monday, this is the BBTS exclusive Player 2 Blanca. I think that's due to come out summer. But I'm a sucker for these damn Player 2s from Jada. I don't need it, but the blues with the yellow fur, I put a pre-order down. See, next up from Marvel Legends, we got a tease for a live stream. The live stream will be on Tuesday. At the time of this recording, it'll be the same day. This goes up at 1:30 a.m. And they are teasing Marvel Rivals. So we got Jeff the Land Shark and Punisher. And come on, Marvel. I know there's development time, but nobody cares about Rivals anymore. Marvel Rivals is like under top 25 on Twitch views. No, it's lost its shine, and you guys had the chance to make figures for this. Even Blokees couldn't get them out in time. I don't know when Blokees got the Marvel license, but that's the thing with video games though nowadays. Like there's always a new hotness anymore. But it might just take a patch. It's all Rivals needs is a patch, and then people will be back to playing Marvel Rivals again. But it just feels like it's too little, too late. And I am getting worried like that with the Energon universe. We are not getting any. We've got some teases. I didn't make any slides of it, but last week we did talk about how the Hasbro team mentioned a scruffy Duke, so we're probably getting Energon Universe Duke. And if anybody watched Destro Designs, he had a leak list and mentioned the Baroness from Energon. I'm not worried as much about Joe because action figures usually, especially like with Joe, with the amount of reuse they could use, and a lot of the Joe designs are similar to what's in Energon. So I'm not as worried about on the Joe side it getting stuff out. It's the Transformer side, because Transformers take anywhere from me like a year and a half to two years from prototype, or not prototype, from concept to in your hands. So those are the ones that I feel like they might be too late on Energon, but at the same time, they might be able to just take a G1 cliff jumper and just scuff them up a little bit to look more like Energon. I don't know. They better start getting some shit out before this animated series comes out, or this stuff's not going to sell because it's not going to be hot anymore. Like right now, a lot of probably normies that don't collect action figures we want to get in on this because they're fans of the Energon. But yeah, that's that airs today. It is at 11 o'clock. Yeah, 11 o'clock. Next up, this, as much as I said, the loyal subject was a turd of the week. This was the shiny turd of the week. This stuff from Tron. I mean, the light cycle looks cool, but not $100 cool. Like, that's crazy how much they want for this Tron stuff. It's like, it feels like they don't give a shit about Tron, and they're just trying to get it out to appease Disney. And then this 4-pack, what was it, like $130 for this 4-pack? You're paying like $33 per figure. Like, I mean, this is almost when did Tron come out? Like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, Tron Legacy. I mean, it was probably one of the best Tron movies of the three, but I feel bad for the Tron fans. Next up, not much more to say about that. G.I. Joe Classified. Lenny posted an update on the status of how they're moving with the Snowcat, the HasLab. And when you put it next to that Arctic Hiss, this thing is a beast. I am glad I got this and not at the same time. I have room right now, but once this thing's on the shelf, I am going to have room no more. It looks great, though. Lenny also showed off some details with stickers. And here's the sticker sheets and then the console on the inside. And that is not finished deco. There will be more deco that'll go on the console. But yeah, that's all we got for news this week. A lot. I mean, those Transformer leaks, we've been waiting on those. It feels like we haven't got a really good leak list from JT Prime in a while. So glad we got that stuff. But that's all I got. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you could hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Comment. Let me know what your favorite piece of news was this week. Then share this video. I would appreciate it. Also, check me out for the rest of the week. We got content coming out all week long. On all my socials, Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook, posting news stories daily. Throw those images up, brief description, and then all those get compiled into the news and review. Check all that stuff out. And then on Monday nights, which typically this follows it, on the Figure Fight Club channel, Decepticast starts at 10:15 p.m. Eastern. Me and Anna talk Transformers news. A lot of the stuff you hear in here. We do topics, rants, raves sometime. And then we're going over the Energon universe. So that's been real fun, catch up on that. I read a lot of it prior to, but then I just kind of lost it. But it's been fun incorporating that into the show. Tuesdays, I'll be on Figure Fight Club again at 8 p.m. Eastern for open mic night, where anybody in the chat can join us. A lot of times we have our same crew, but don't be intimidated. Click that link and join the StreamYard and join the conversation. It's a fun time. That's where I cut my teeth. Wednesday, I am part of Midweek Mayhem for the 3POA. I am doing the mid-show Transformers report, so a lot of the stuff you'll see in here will be in there as well. So I hope you're not tired of me. Thursday night, back to my channel where we have been going live building Blokees. I think this week I have Shockwave and Soundwave from Transformers 1 Classic Class to Build. So one of those will be going up. We'll be doing that live. Last week we did the Wolverine from Blokees, which was really fun. So that was one of my first figures from Blokees. There was had a little bit of issue, but once I figured it out, we're good to go. That starts at and 3POA. That's Midweek Mayhem. That starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. All these are Eastern times, by the way. On my channel Thursday, that starts at 10:30 p.m. And then Friday, back to Figure Fight Club. The Plastic Journey show. I don't know who we have as a guest this week, but it's Shogun. Shogun's going to be joining us. Shogun Omega. We'll smack him around a little bit. He's been getting a little salty in the chat. And then Saturday we cap it off. Back to my channel at 11 p.m. for Men on Films, where we talk movies. We've been doing tournaments. I think that's the format we're going to stick with a little bit. We are voting currently on what this one's going to be. I think it might be non-MCU, non-DCU comic book movies. So that'll be fun. And our guest is Kaiju Daddy. Hopefully Kaiju Daddy. He was confused and thought he was the guest last week, but he wasn't. I guess he wasn't reading my messages. And then Sunday's a day of rest. Not really, because usually Sundays I'm prepping. But yeah, so that's my week. Tune in. Come see me. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Take care and peace.
Talib 910 made it collects, yeah, that's the name. Shelves to the screen, still playing the game. With YouTube, yeah, better culture career. If you love collectibles, this where you step. Instagram scrolls, TikTok clips, sex for the talk, Facebook hits, Twitch going live, yeah, we building a base. Community strong, worldwide space. If you rock with the vibe, don't hesitate. Subscribe to the channel, yeah, elevate. Follow, like, share. Let the algorithm spin. Tap the bell, stay live. Let the journey begin. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the feed. If it dropped, if it leaked, if it wasn't online, we talk it, we break it every single time.